Hey everybody, today we are at Forrest Family Fun Center in Taunton, Massachusetts. I'm going to be cleaning and reassembling my skates. As you guys notice, I already took my skates apart. I wasn't able to get that on video, but we're going to do some cleaning and we're going to get them put back together and you guys get to see the whole process. So one thing that we're going to clean is our wheels. So I use aluminum hubbed wheels, so it's difficult to get the bearings in and out of them, so I usually don't take the bearings out when I clean my skates, but all you have to do is take a paper towel, fold it up a couple times. Doesn't have to be neat because it's just gonna end up in the trash. I usually use Windex. Spray a little bit on the paper towel. You don't want to spray it directly on the wheel because you don't want it to seep into your bearings and cause problems in your bearings. And then all you have to do is wipe them out. That will leave them nice and shiny on the inside. That will make them nice and shiny for you. And then for the cushings, so this part of the skate, it's the part that goes in between the truck and the actual plate itself. It's called a cushing. Some people call it a bushing, or some people just call it a cushion. For this, all you have to do is wipe it off. Now, it's not going to come perfectly clean. As you can see, I still have a little black ring over it, which is fine. It doesn't need to be perfectly clean. This part of the skate is the truck for the skate. This is the part that sits in the top and it allows you to lean either way with the cushings on the top and the bottom. It allows you to lean either way and control your skate like that with your weight of your foot and your legs and all that good jazz. This is a little washer that goes on the top and bottom of each cushion so that the skate plate, which is this piece here, doesn't rip right through it because you have to tighten down a nut, which we'll talk about when we build the skates again. Okay, let's get right into it. Alright you guys, after we have all of our parts cleaned, we're going to start putting it back together. Now just a fair warning, if you do decide to take apart your skates and clean them, your hands are going to get dirty. It's going to happen. It's almost inevitable that it'll happen. Okay, so we should have 8 wheels, 8 cushions, 8 cushion washers, 8 8mm nuts. These are going to hold our wheels onto the trucks. We should have 4 total trucks. And then depending on what type of plate you have, you'll either have 4 kingpins or 4 kingpin nuts. Now the kingpin on a skate is this pin right here. Sometimes they screw out of the plate, sometimes they're solid in the plate. For example, mine are solid in the plate. Okay, so we're gonna put our skate like this. Next, we are gonna grab 2 cushion washers. Make sure they are facing up and put one on each kingpin. Next, you're gonna take 2 cushions, put down, put one on each kingpin. Next, you're gonna take a truck and you're gonna put the little pointy part inside this little pivot area. Inside that little pivot area, there's a little piece of rubber. It's called a pivot cup. If your skate is missing a pivot cup, your skate won't skate correctly. I can't tell you how many repairs I've done where people are missing a pivot cup and they don't know why their skates aren't working right, and it's just because they're missing that little rubber pivot cup. Okay, then we're gonna put a truck on the front. Then we're gonna take 2 more cushions and put them on top, and take 2 more cushion washers and add them to the top of that cushion, facing the correct way. Next, you're gonna take 2 of the bigger nuts or your kingpins, and you're gonna screw them on and tighten them to your likeness. Now, when I say tighten them to your likeness, it's because everybody skates different with their cushions. I prefer to skate with my cushions very loose, but other people don't like to skate with them loose. They like to skate with them tight. One of the main reasons that I skate with mine so loose is because I'm very lightweight. So for me to lean on my skates and for them to actually turn, I need to make sure that they're loose enough for that to happen with my light body weight. Okay, once they are tightened down to my preferred tightness, then we're gonna add our wheels on. As you can see, it's almost starting to look like a skate, but not quite. It's missing one thing, the wheels. So now we're gonna take our clean wheels, put one on the front and one on the back, make sure that they're spinning okay. Then we're gonna hand screw on one of our 8mm nuts on the front, hand screw on one of our nuts on the back, and then we're gonna take our 1/4 socket wrench and we're gonna tighten it down, not too much because you want the wheel to still be free in motion. Now, this here, where you can move the wheel up and down, that's called play. You want to leave enough play where you'll get an enjoyable ride out of your skates, but you don't want to leave too much play where when you get on the floor it feels like it's wobbling all around, okay? So once I get that tightened down, I'm going to loosen that up a little bit. Too tight, and now it's perfect. As you can see, my wheels are freely rolling. My wheels are freely rolling. That's how I like them, and there's not too much play in there. Now we're gonna add them to the other side. Put on our 8mm nuts, and we are going to tighten them down. Now, once you get to the point where it's not letting you tighten it anymore, you'll feel it stop you. Like right here, it's not letting me. It's exerting a force on me where it's telling me to stop. If you keep going and you tighten it and you over tighten it, you're gonna pop a bearing, and then you're gonna have to buy new bearings. So make sure you don't over tighten your wheels when you're putting them back together. Once your 4 wheels are on, we now have a completed skate. I'm gonna put my other one together now, and then we're gonna take them for a test run. Now, you guys, I have done this a million times, so if it takes you longer to take it apart or to put it together, don't feel like it's because it's you. It's because I'm going super fast because I've done this 1,000 times. I usually only clean my skates when I notice that the wheels are dusty or if there's hair in the wheels or anything. I'm going to make another video in a little bit showing you guys how to clean bearings with a bearing cleaner. But that is a video for another day, because cleaning bearings itself takes about an hour. All right, now we have our 2 completed skates that make a whole pair. I hope this video was helpful to somebody. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you check out my other videos. I have skating tutorials and more.